Hi, and welcome back to Terry's Tips. In this week's version, we're going to cover the I in the SIMPLE plan. And once again, remember, SIMPLE is simply an acronym for the appropriate steps in a retirement plan. I stands for income planning. Income is the key to life. Now think about this. In this great country we live in, we insure everything. If you have a house, it's got to have insurance. You have a car, it's got to have insurance. You have a boat, motorcycle, you got to have insurance. Why do we insure everything? We insure those assets because if something was to happen to them, we want those assets replenished to us in either a monetary value or in the way that the other asset was originally. Well, we insure everything but our income. So what if I told you there was a way to where you could insure that income? You could insure the streamline of that income, where that income comes from, and that you could never outlive it. And that is possible, folks. You see, prior to 1984, we had something called pensions. And pensions made sure that you could never outlive your money. Today, you guys have the toughest challenges of anyone that's ever gone through retirement because of a very simple reason. There aren't hardly pensions anymore. As I said, prior to 1984, over 80% of the people had pensions. After 1984, with the ERISA guidelines, less than 20% of Americans now even have pensions. And so now it's up to you to decide. How long are you going to live? How much money are you going to need? How much can you actually take out of your portfolio? And that is very daunting. I wouldn't know anyone that would be able to predict those kind of things unless they had the skills and the expertise in that area. And that's what I am. I am an income specialist. You see, assets are just a bunch of numbers on a piece of paper, in the famous words of Tom Hegna. Think about this. Your assets can be divorced, they can be sued, they can be lost due to market downturns, they can be lost due to long-term care. But something that's real and something that's tangible is income. That is the key to life. Your whole life, you're going to do one of two things with your money. You're either going to spend it or you're going to give it. There are no other options. So what we want to do is we want to set you up on a program that's designed to give you the income that you need that you can never outlive. You know, the happiest people in retirement are people that have worked for governments, people that worked as policemen, firemen, teachers, and you got to ask yourself, why? Why are they so happy? And that's because they've got a pension to fall back on. Think about this. If they spend all of their money in January, they don't care because when the February comes around, all of a sudden that money's been replenished. And if they spend all their money in February, they don't care because that money's replenished in March. And it goes on for the rest of their life. That's what you have to have in retirement to have a successful retirement plan, is you have to get the income right first. So again, this is the I in the SIMPLE plan, income planning. And income planning, in my opinion, is the entire key to retirement planning. So, hey, again, thank you for tuning in to our weekly video series. I hope this helps. If you would like more information, go to our Facebook page. You can go to our website at www.apgky.com. You're more than welcome to send an email, and I'll reply to that email within 24 hours, whether it's a specific question or a general question. We really appreciate the time that you've given us, and we know your time's extremely valuable, so the last thing we would ever do is try to waste your time. So again, thank you for tuning in. You guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.